Hi guys, it's Tiffany here with a new video. Okay, so as you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is going to be a pretty important video. It's been a while since I actually did a family vlog or anything because it's just not the easiest. Okay, so I'm sorry. I wanted this video, I had planned when I did this video to have like a really cute setup and everything to be nice and bright, and but if I don't do this video today, the likelihood of me getting this information out is going to be slim to none because I just be so busy. So yeah, from the side of the video, Riley has been officially diagnosed as having moderate hearing loss. Okay, she was born that way. So let me just go ahead and start off from the beginning and why I wanted to do this video. Okay, so when Riley was initially diagnosed I'll say when I first found out that Riley didn't pass her newborn hearing screening test at the hospital, I had got on YouTube to try to... Oh, she took her hearing aid out. Hold on, mama. There we go. Okay, so when Riley, let me sit her up so the hearing aid don't come back out. Okay, so when Riley when Riley was born, she did not pass her newborn hearing screening. And I immediately got on YouTube to try to see if I can find a video from a mother. I didn't care about race, color, nothing. I just wanted to find like a video from another mother that, can give me detailed information on what to expect, what to do next. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything really relative. Really, all the videos that I saw were really old, and it just, I don't know. So I was like, that's weird because you would think that, this is not nothing new. There has to be other mothers and parents out there who, are going through what I'm going through. So I decided to create a video. Hold up, let me lay her down flat so she can be comfortable. Okay, so here she is. All right, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a video, of my own, so that anybody going through this, they'll know what to do and, what to expect. So let's start off from the beginning. So Riley had her newborn hearing screening at the hospital after she was born. I want to say, yeah, it was the next day after she was born. And unfortunately, she didn't pass it. So I wasn't really too worried about it when she didn't pass it the first time. Even though with my first, Leah, she passed the first time. Like, it was no issue with her passing her test. No worry. They did it and they was like, she passed. And that was that. So with Riley, they said she didn't pass, and I noticed that when she was doing the test, she was moving around. She was woke. She was crying. Every time they would touch her, she would get upset and things like that. So they said when they do those type of tests, they need a baby to be asleep and not to move as much. And I do remember when the people came to do Leah's hearing test, she was asleep. And, Riley wasn't sleeping. She was moving around and everything. So I was thinking, oh, okay, that's why she didn't pass. So the next day they come in and they do another hearing test, and it's taking a long time, and my baby's moving around. So I'm like, she's not going to pass again. At this point, I'm getting irritated, and I'm thinking it's the operator. Don't know what she's doing, right? So she didn't pass that one either at all. She didn't pass. So they like, okay, that's normal. She could have fluid in her ears. Come back in 2 weeks. So I go back in 2 weeks. My baby didn't pass her hearing test again, and it's the same woman who did the first 2 tests. So I'm thinking, I'm getting irritated with this lady because I'm thinking she don't know what she's doing. She's training people. She's too focused on training. She doesn't know what she's doing, my baby, But when she didn't pass that third time, I did break down and cry because I just was not expecting that, and I was crying. And that's when I really got to looking and Googling stuff on Google and YouTube, and I couldn't find really a lot of person sit down information about this. So she didn't pass that one. So they was like, well, we're going to send a recommendation down to your pediatrician so that you can get a referral to see an audiologist. So my pediatrician was like, okay, we're going to send a recommendation down to an audiologist, which ended up being at Children's Mercy Hospital here in Kansas City, Missouri. So we get in our appointment for the audiologist. I believe at this point, Riley was 2 months old. And we go, and I'm sitting in the waiting area. My husband is back there with Riley for this appointment. And it took a long time. So honestly was not thinking that I was going to go in this room. When it was finally over, they came back and they got me, and I had my baby girl Leah with me too. So we go back there, and I really was not expecting to be told my baby had moderate hearing loss. Okay, so I walk in there, they're like, okay, your baby has moderate hearing loss in both ears. They gave me like this graph, and they show me like what she can hear and what she can't hear. So basically Riley cannot hear when you're just like how I'm talking right now, like a normal conversation. Riley can't hear. The noise has to be like loud for her to be able to hear you. And that nearly knocked the wind out of me. I wasn't expecting. Hold up, her hearing aid came out. Hold on. Ooh, this is gonna be a challenge. Okay, let me give her a pacifier. I wasn't expecting to get that news. So I cried and cried and cried and cried because it was just like something I wasn't expecting. But this audiologist was very clear to me that my baby wasn't deaf. She can hear. It's just that she has some hearing loss, and she's going to need hearing aids to be able to hear 100%. So this audiologist was really, really good at explaining to me everything. And she told me before we move forward, she has to get another hearing test. So we went back again for the 5th time, and Riley had got another hearing test. But at this point, I had already prayed about it. Just in case you guys don't know, I am a Christian. I do believe in God. So I had already prayed about it at this 5th appointment. Like, you know, whatever it is, it will be. I'm going to listen to what they tell me, and I'm going to take everything seriously. So they let me know that Riley was officially going to be diagnosed with moderate hearing loss, and their recommendation was for her to get hearing aids. Okay, so at this appointment, basically they hook you. Well, all the appointments they hook your baby. It's just like when you go to the when they get their newborn hearing screening. It's the same thing. The baby has to be asleep. They can't move. So at this point, Riley had 5 of these tests done, and they all come back the same. So I accepted the diagnosis, and I was like, okay. So they tell me that, you know, we're going over everything, and they're telling me, you know, she'll have to get hearing aids. And while we're speaking about it, I'm like, okay, how much is that going to cost? You know, insurance, etc., etc. She's like, well, most private insurance do not pay for hearing aids. I'm like, what? And I'm thinking to myself, no, we got good insurance. I had my baby, and all I gotta pay, my bill was like, my hospital bill was almost like $30,000, $45,000 to give birth to Riley, and all I had to do was pay $200 of that. So I'm like, no, it'll be fine. We got good insurance, girl. We get in the car. I call my insurance company, and they tell me, no, unfortunately, her hearing aids are not going to be covered. And matter of fact, we're going to take in one more step of disappointment to you. Any type of appointments related to her hearing loss is not covered with your insurance. I'm like, what? So I'm crying again. I'm sad, and I just could not believe it. And so the audiologist let me know that I could try to get Medicaid, right? So you guys, I had to humble myself down, okay? I'm not working anymore. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Well, I do work. I have my own business, but I don't bring home a steady like income. I'm an entrepreneur. So I don't have, like, you know, I used to drive school bus. I don't have that paycheck coming anymore. It's just my husband who has steady income. So you guys, my baby needed these hearing aids. She needed them so bad. And the next day I went and I applied for Medicaid through the government, right? I didn't know what was going to happen because we had, actually, I'm just going to keep it all the way real with you. I had applied for food stamps and I got denied. So I was thinking the same thing was going to happen with the Medicaid for my baby. But both my girls got approved for Medicaid, and I don't know, and I'm not questioning. I didn't have to do no interview. I didn't. They just approved it, and I guess because Riley has hearing loss, I don't know, but she got approved. And matter of fact, I got the notice that my baby was approved the day she had her hearing aid consultation. Now, mind you, our insurance wasn't going to cover anything, any type of appointments related to her hearing loss. So I was going to that appointment not knowing how I was going to pay for this consultation for her hearing aids. But I got up that morning, the day of her consultation, and I checked online, and it had said that her application for Medicaid had been approved. And so I guess they're at the doctor's office. They have a way of checking the system to get information regarding Medicaid, and they was able to pull up her Medicaid number and everything like that. So she was approved. Her hearing aids are 100% covered through Medicaid. They're like $3,000 just for the pair. And then she has 2 pair, and I'll show you guys her in a minute. But she has 2 pair, and she has to go back every 2 months to get new. Well, she has to go back next month because she got these modes last month. So they'll probably be good for 1 more month. So in February next month, she has an appointment, and she has to get new modes done. And those modes have to be replaced like every 2 months. While she's growing, I think up until she turns 3, or up until she turns 5. But yeah, she what is that noise? I'm sorry, guys. But it's up, I think up till she turned 5. But anyways, she has 2 hearing aids, so that means she needs 2 modes. Each mode is $100 each, so that's $200 a pop for a mode, right? That's every 2 months, paying $200, you guys. I didn't know how we was going to be able to afford that. My God is an awesome God, and he made a way out of no way. And oh, I forgot to blend my contour underneath here. God damn. I might edit this out, and I might not. You know, I don't know. But yeah, so she got her hearing aids today, and the company that she goes through is Phonak, and I'm going to do a separate video going over her hearing aids and like how they work. oh girl, what's wrong with that baby? What's wrong with that baby? So I wanted this video to be as detailed as possible. Here, let me pick her up. Okay. Hi, Shamama's baby. I wanted this video to be as detailed as possible. I hope I didn't leave anything out, but I definitely wanted to come and just sit down and just talk about, you know, the whole thing of how we found out she was born with moderate hearing loss. Now, they believe that her hearing loss is genetics. That, you know, it's something genetics, but they won't know for sure. She has to go. Oh, let me give her this pacifier. Hopefully she'll take that. Okay, she's so spoiled. We won't know for sure. She doesn't. She has an appointment with her ear, nose, and throat doctor in 6 months, and she'll have to eventually get like a some scanning done, just an MRI, I believe that's what they call it, just to see. They want to look at her ear to see like what caused her hearing loss. So that is going to be coming up when she gets a little bit older. But for right now, they're really thinking that it's because she was born that way and something happened during, you know, it's nothing. They was letting me know there was nothing that I did wrong, which helped me out a lot, because when I was pushing Riley out, her head was halfway out. I could see the top of her head clear as day. And I had stopped pushing because it hurt so bad and I was out of breath. And I'm thinking to myself, when I stopped pushing, maybe the pressure of that blew her eardrums. That's what I was thinking. And it really was having a really bad effect on me. But they let me know that that's impossible. You know, of that happening, no. So, she has her hearing aids in right now. They're pink. with neon pink molds with gold glitter. So if this is something that you're going through, you do get to pick out the color hearing aid you want your kids to have. You get to pick out the mold you want your kids to have. You pretty much get to customize the hearing aid that you want. We were offered 2 brands of hearing aids, and I went with this brand, and I'll go over all about this hearing aid in a later post. But this hearing aid is bomb. My baby is Bluetooth, so when she gets older and she gets her tablet, like her big sister has an iPad, Riley definitely is going to get an iPad too. She will be able to hear her iPad because we can connect her iPad to her Bluetooth. To her hearing aids Bluetooth. Also, these hearing aids come with a microphone. So let's say Riley's not in the room with me. She's upstairs, I'm downstairs, and I need her to come down to eat dinner. I can just say, Riley, come eat dinner. I don't have to yell at her or anything because the microphone is hooked up to her hearing aids, and so she can hear me. And that's also going to be good when she goes to school. Her teacher will be able to wear the microphone and be able to speak, and Riley will be able to hear her. So it's just a lot about this hearing aid, and I picked this hearing aid because I did some research prior to her hearing aid consultation, and this is the hearing aid that I wanted her to have. Okay, so I see so much with this hearing aid, but I'm gonna do a hearing aid video at a later date. But I'm gonna stick the video at the end of her at the hospital, at the doctor's office today, getting her hearing aids put in for the first time. Now, in that video, Riley was shocked. You know, you could see her eyes getting wide when she got her hearing aids put in, and then she started to cry because she was extremely overwhelmed with all the loud noise and everything that was going around her. But you can hear her audiologist in the background, Shaylin, saying that it's normal. She's going to get acclimated to it pretty fast, and I don't even think it was 5 minutes before she was back to her normal self, and she was okay with having the hearing aids in her ears. So she's actually getting ready to go to sleep. She's sleepy. So she's 4 months today, and I feel like she's going through a bit of a growth spurt. So she's been really wanting to sleep all day. But yeah, I'm going to put that video at the end of her getting her hearing aids put in for the first time. I hope this video was informal, and I was able to kind of give a little bit insight and kind of like ease anybody who came here to hear about this like I did and couldn't find any videos. May God guide you to my videos, and I hope I'm able to just, you know, help you. Things could be a lot worse. It's kids that was born at the same time as Riley, who probably were born with way worse issues than my baby. And so I'm grateful that this is not something that is going to be anything that's going. She's going to be able to have a normal life just like me, or her sister, her dad, her relatives. She'll be able to be a normal baby. She just has her hearing aids to make her a little bit special. But yeah, so if you're watching this and your baby was recently diagnosed with moderate hearing loss, God bless you. Pray about it, but it'll be okay. I'm going to try to do more in-depth videos about hearing loss as we go on and forth with it. But I just wanted to get this video out to let you guys know that Riley is okay. She was born with the hearing loss, but she'll be fine. She's right here, as you guys can see, my baby. She's 4 months today, and she's doing good. As far as me, I'm going to have a postpartum video up because, girl, I got some things to tell y'all, okay? Whoo, your girl had a rough patch went through here after having Riley. But I'll just leave that for another video. But as far as today, I just wanted to give you guys an update on Riley. Thank you, and God bless. Bye. Turn the other one.
Hey.
Do you need to turn the other one too?
Yeah. Hey. Hi. Hi, gorgeous.
You can hear better?
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. Hi.
You can hear better?
Hi, big girl.
Oh.
Hi, mama.
Oh, sweet girl.
Oh.
That's normal. Okay. Oh, sweet girl.
Oh. Hi, mama.
That's the first time you heard our voices so clear. Oh, sweet.
Oh no.
Yeah. Don't let me hold it. This is new for you. It's okay.
It's just different. So she's not used to it yet, but she'll get used to it.
It was in your own little world for a while. You was in your own little world for a while. Now you can hear everything. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Yeah. They work. Riley. Oh, that poor baby. It's gonna take some time to get used to it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hi.
You wanna know what's going on? Oh, my baby.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Mama.
Oh. Makes me so sad for her, but it's normal.
It's totally normal. So right now it's just kind of overwhelming for her because she's like, oh my goodness, what is all this sound? What is it? Where is it coming from?
Yeah.
But she is gonna. I mean, little babies especially, they're so resilient. She's gonna adjust so quick.
Okay.
And I mean, it's like you said, Mom. You know they're working, right?
Yeah.
Her eyes widen and she looked right at you when you talked to her. All those things. So it takes a little bit to get used to, but I promise you, she's gonna adjust really quickly.
Okay. We learned so much, girl. This is all for you. Sweet baby.
Oh, that means I need to adjust how I talk because I always yell like when I'm talking to her. So not that I'm probably sure she couldn't hear me even then when I was yelling at her, but
Yeah, just talking to her in a normal voice, all those kinds of things is just what she needs.
So now we go. I'm ready to calm her down. Because they usually, she's like,
she's like, oh my gosh, take these off.
You absolutely may see a difference in the way she, soothes to your voice and those types of things.
You want to see how loud our family is now?
Hi, Mama. Hi.
You want to hold her back, babe?
You guys are doing great.
Yeah. Thanks.
Big girl.
Hi, girlie. Watch your arm, baby.
Yeah, she can hear her big sister.
Oof. That's gonna be the hard part. Listening to all that.
Oh, you're getting used to it now, hon. It's not so bad now, huh?
Hi, Mama.
You was in your own little world for 4 months, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Oh.
Sure was.
Like, oh, what is this whole new world? All this stuff I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Good job, Riley. Good job, sweetie.
You see your baby sister's hearing aid, Leah?
Yes.
Can you point to her hearing aids?
Yes.
Point to them.
Point.
Touch them. Good job.
Hey.
What, those help her hear?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. Can you point to the lion's hearing aids
Yes.
on your lion?
Yes.
Point to your lion's hearing aid. Are those his hearing aids?
Yes.
He's just like baby Riley?
Yes.
Yes.
Like Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job, Leah.
Oh, this is another one.
Yeah. It's her hearing aid so she can hear. Yeah. They help her hear. Yeah, you can hear fine. Baby Riley needs help.
Yes.
Yes. She's all better now.
She need to go to hospital.
No. No, she'll need to go to the hospital. She comes to the doctor's right today.
This a hospital?
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm back. It's your girl Tiffy. I know it's been a while since I've actually posted a family vlog, And a lot has been going on with Riley. And this video, as you can tell by the title, it's some really, you know, important news that I wanted to share with you guys. So, let me get into it. So, you know, I was trying to, if I feel like if I don't get this video up now, it'll never get put up, you know. So I just have to put it up. So sorry for my lighting. Oh, I would love for this video to be bright. Let me